Ratata. Rakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakakak How do I even come in with that? What am I supposed to say anything? Did you know that hunting unicorns is legal in Michigan?
What do you mean?
You heard me. You heard exactly.
Unicorns?
Yes.
Is legal in Michigan?
Hunting.
I'm not surprised with anything that's legal or illegal in the United States. We're a very backwards country. So
That doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't make sense to me. I just wanted to ask. No, but I'm serious. Where did it go? I just read this. Sorry, I'm half a cup of coffee in. Lake Superior State University in Michigan offers a unicorn hunting license.
A unicorn hunting license.
Unsurprisingly, the chief herald of the unicorn hunters.
See, this is why we live in a country where people thought that a millionaire reality TV host was going to save us. So
we could. Don't talk about me, right? Don't talk about me. I'm right here. First of all,
1, 2, 3. Hello.
I wasn't done.
No? Oh, okay.
I wasn't done. He also went on to say that the pursuit of the unicorn is a lonely quest. Hello.
1, 2, 3. Hello.
Messy.
MessyPod with Mac and Mike. MessyPod with Mac and Mike. MessyPod with Mac and Mike. MessyPod with
Welcome back to MessyPod episode 38. The podcast we are thankful.
I'm sorry, I know you hate to be touched.
And also a week. No, I'm starting to like to be touched now. We've been separated for 2 years.
But we don't touch each other. We touch each other with caution. Always.
You can touch me, but you're allowed to touch me.
I don't like to touch or be touched.
You're warm, and I need warmth.
I have a pimple on my arm. I didn't even know that could happen.
Bite, yeah.
No, it's not a bite. It's a
a
zit.
pimple?
It's a full zit.
Really?
Because I've been sweating in that gym.
You've just been sweating so hard. You've been blocking your arm pores.
Do you ever go to the gym and get really sweaty? Okay. No.
What?
Do you ever go to the gym and then get really sweaty and then come back and you're just so tired you don't want to shower?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't been to the gym in a while. I haven't been to a gym. Like a gym with a bunch of other people around me and a second.
You used to work out in your apartment complex.
Yeah, and this apartment complex has a gym too. So I've just been.
It does?
Yeah.
But what do you hold on, let's talk about this. What do you consider a gym? Treadmill is not a gym.
There's treadmills, there's free weights, there's other shit around.
What do the free weights go up to? Planet Fitness, not a gym.
I haven't even looked.
Planet Fitness is not a gym.
Ooh, you're making enemies right now.
I got fired from there. No, I quit. I get fired from a lot of places. Have you noticed this? I'm just noticing this. What have I got fired from? Hold on.
What's wrong with you?
I'm gonna make a list one day. We're gonna talk about Mike's fired cast.
Mike's fired cast. All the stories of why you got fired.
But let's talk about this. I have a theory that just because you get fired doesn't mean you're a bad worker. Because I am insanely independent now. I'm successful on my own right. I made my own work, and I'm an independent boss. I'm a girl boss. Hashtag girl boss.
Hashtag girl boss.
Because I don't think I'm meant to work for other people. Same with you. Other than YouTube, what other jobs have you had? Don't say anything about theater. It doesn't count.
Then no.
Exactly. Exactly, bitch. So what I'm telling you, go somewhere where you got someone screaming in your face to do things, and you have to be there at 7 a.m. every morning.
I don't do that.
Exactly.
I collaborate. I don't get dictated.
I will say the only real job I ever had, new business, pitch Manhattan, Michael. When I left, they were begging me to stay. They were.
Wow.
They were.
Wow, look at you.
And I lied to them. I told them I had a job here in LA that I did not have. Because I wanted them to really eat it. I'm like, sorry, I had a better job.
Raise.
I made up a job. I deadass made up a job.
Getting hired at this firm down in LA. I need to go down there.
I said I was working in production, which I wasn't yet, but I did end up doing.
Yes, I remember.
Put it out in the world.
I was there.
How's it going? How's your week going? Oh, by the way, we're talking about things we're thankful for later, but right now we're just catching up.
Yes, I said that earlier.
When did you say it earlier?
I said, welcome to MessyPod episode 38, the episode we're talking about things we're thankful for.
No, you didn't.
I did. I think. Did I? I think I did.
Okay, two things happen. Either you imagine that or I don't listen to you.
Both.
How's your week going?
It's going okay. I mean, I'm nothing really big is happening. Just some games that I like are coming out. Sherlock Holmes. And also nothing.
That's it?
Filming videos. My birthday's coming up. I'm going to make a cake.
I want to make a cake.
I'm making that. It's right there. The big top cupcake.
Have you
thing
done that
from
before?
No. I've seen on TV. No, I have not.
How big is it?
Not that big. I mean, look at the box.
No,
it's silicone, so it might be bigger.
that's not a
It
cake.
might be squished.
That's
it's
a
a
cupcake.
Yeah, you never seen that commercial?
Mac.
When they're like, you make a cake, that's a cupcake. Make a jar of the cup. You haven't seen that?
No.
Well, that's why I'm doing it.
I gotta
bitch.
watch TV more. What is this? I don't
This is from
understand.
like TV from like the 2000s.
What is it with you in early 2000s, 90s shit?
Because I am obsessed with early 2000s I see on TV 90s shit because half of it is like a fucking scam. And so that's why I always buy them because I'm like, let's see how much of a scam this fucking product was.
What was your right? Real quick, we can make a whole podcast about this, but let's talk about things that highlight your favorite things that you used to see as seen on TV. I have two that stand out in my head right away.
Run away? Say yours then.
Okay, there were like those Lego building blocks that changed when they got wet. They changed color when they got wet.
I don't remember those.
Oh my god, it was probably 90s. If anybody is watching this or hearing this, please tweet at us or let us know. They were the Legos or blocks, building blocks, and when they got wet, they changed colors.
Really? I remember the Polly Pockets that would change colors when they got wet.
Girl, Polly Pocket.
I remember a lot of those commercials for some reason.
We're showing. Oh yeah, that's kind of sexual. Get her wet, she'll change
Get her
colors.
wet, she'll change colors.
No, but there was that, and then there was the thing where it came with a little thin straw and a thing of like this really sticky silly putty, and you would blow into it, and it would turn into like a plastic bubble.
Yeah, I remember that.
Loved that.
I remember that. I
Loved
the
that.
super bubbles, whatever they would call it.
Yeah, the
And,
bubble.
I always wanted it. I never got it. Did it
That-
work? Did you ever try it?
I tried. I don't think I had. I couldn't. I wasn't really an experienced blower yet. I had to wait till I was 12.
I hate you so much. So it was a scam. I should get
No,
that.
it worked.
I should get that.
You should get that.
I'll
But
try
no,
it.
it's just gonna be montages of you trying to blow. Which honestly, you know what? That fits you. Do it.
Like
Why
my
not do it?
channel, that's my brand.
But no, there's that. There's a bunch of stuff. I want to do that kind of stuff. Can't even do it on the pod though, because it's more of a visual thing, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
There was also, I'm on a '90s nostalgia. There were these sneakers that were like goopy sneakers.
What do you mean?
I don't know. They had like weird goop showing shimmer shit in them. It was like before light up sneakers were even a thing.
Stuff that had like things like in like the soles. You
It
mean like
used to-
squishing around or
It
something?
used to be all over Nickelodeon, and it would come on every time Clarissa Explains It All came on. Do you even know what Clarissa Explains It All
I know
is?
the show, but I've never seen it. Girl, I was a baby. Girl, I was 3.
Am I that much older
one.
than you?
I
I'm
was
4 years older than you.
Yes.
Right?
You're my sister's age. Yeah.
Your birthday's next week.
Yes.
Next week's going to be all about you.
All about me. Are y'all ready?
Can't wait for a 10-minute podcast.
I woke up and came here. That's my entire life. That's me. 25 years.
I'm exhausted. I feel like the drive here exhausts me.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
I'm sorry that I live just
How
so
many
far
times
away.
You used to come to me all the time. I had to do the bare minimum, and I'm like, I'm exhausted. I got coffee, though. There's 6 shots of espresso in here.
That's insane. You're going to have a heart attack.
And I had one before this that had 4.
You're going to have a heart attack.
Mac, I used to do so much cocaine.
But you're going to have a heart attack. You're getting
No,
older.
I'm not.
You're getting older.
No.
You're going to have a heart attack by 35.
No, I'm not. I told you I went from being a drug addict to having 2 scoops of pre-workout, a diet pill, an Adderall, and 3 cups of coffee every morning. And then my friends were like, "You're still cracked out. You're just not doing drugs."
It's not drugs. You're
So-
now addicted to caffeine.
So then I was like, fine, I'm just gonna do more of my Vyvanse, and then I started getting come downs from it because surprise, Vyvanse and Adderall is still an amphetamine. So this is how my journey
What is
went.
Vyvanse?
Vyvanse is like a slower release, longer lasting Adderall, but it's stronger, or at least mine was.
I don't fucking know. Okay.
And now I have cups of coffee. There's just espresso in here. It doesn't do anything.
You
to
know
me.
what that is? Growth.
It is. But no, see, there's people. I want to actually have a conversation about this because there's people. They're like, oh my god, I get the jitters if I have a cup of coffee. I will have 10 shots of espresso. Nothing. My nerves are shot. Shot. It's like I do this to be a normal person.
But there are also 2 other things we wanted to have a conversation on this podcast. One of them involving a previous boss of yours, and one of them involving a remake of a show being remade onto a different platform that's from a different show, but it's not supposed to be a remake. It's supposed to be an entire different show.
We might have 2 different remakes in mind.
And then you have a different remake as well.
Okay, let's talk about it.
So, well, the first one, guys, Lindsay Lohan is back, ladies and gentlemen. It's been announced by Netflix. Lindsay Lohan is starring in a Christmas rom-com that's coming out next month. She's back in acting. She's getting her checks. And she'll probably disappear again and go start another club.
She's starting, like you said before, she's getting back into
acting.
Yes. Well, I don't know who that is. Never met them.
Never met her.
You know, I think I've met them before, but I think I also took an oath that I was never going to talk about that experience again. But I loved that photoshopped photo. She looks fabulous.
She looks great.
She looks
Skin
great.
flawless.
I mean, what am I going to say?
Pores non-existent.
No, yeah, exactly. Literally. I mean, honestly, here's the thing. She looks great. I kind of hope it's good.
I hope it's good.
I will never be able to watch it though and be like, work diva. Like I won't be able to do that. I'll watch it like just to laugh.
Yeah, I mean, Lindsay Lohan's acting has always stayed the same in everything she's done. It's very early 90s or early 2000s, late 90s kind of corny, campy acting that she's always done. Like, it's never improved past that point.
Well, has she ever acted as an adult?
Yeah.
Has she ever played an adult role? When?
Yeah, kind.
When? Other than the queen of werewolves in that straight to DVD. She had a straight to DVD movie where she was the queen of the werewolves or vampires or one of the two.
No, there was a movie. There was The Canyons, which was a terrible movie.
Never heard of it.
And then she was also in a Sick Note with the guy who played Ron Weasley from Harry Potter. She played like his like doctor or boss for like a season.
All I'm saying is if I see her jaw shake once on camera, I'm dying.
What do you mean jaw shake?
Oh, the girls know. You don't have to worry about it.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, you're such a little life virgin.
What?
You're a life virgin.
I'm a life virgin? What does
A
jaw
life-
shaking mean?
Drugs.
I don't know that. I don't do
Matt.
drugs.
That's why you're a life virgin.
I'm a life version. Because I don't do drugs, I'm a virgin on life.
No,
okay, Liz.
no, you don't have to do them to know the girls.
To know the girl.
I mean, you got to know the things. Like, if you're walking around in a city, you have to know who, like, you know what I mean? You have to be able to pick up on things when you look at somebody. Visual cues to know how to handle certain situations.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't all, I'm trying to think of, I was going to, like, bring up other examples outside of drugs to make myself sound smart because I feel like if I only know things about drugs, that makes me look bad. What else? Well... We all have
the
expertise.
Pythagorean theorem right now.
A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Ask me another thing.
What is the main character of the Odyssey's name?
I can try to spell Odyssey.
Who wrote the Odyssey?
What is the Odyssey?
Wow.
I mean life experience, Mac.
That is life.
No, it's not. That's pop culture. Outside of pop culture.
It is literature. It's a literature classic.
Whatever. But no.
First of its kind.
Could we watch it? Could we watch the Lindsay Lohan movie and maybe give like a review or something on Patreon?
A response to the reaction to the Lindsay Lohan movie.
I would love to. We could take notes. I mean, we need stuff to do on Patreon.
When does it come out? Like December 5th or something? I don't even fucking know. We'll keep track of it. I don't know. I just saw the photo and I was like, oop, Netflix.
With that season
Netflix?
1 of RuPaul's Drag Race filter over it. Like
Literally,
real dead ass.
Literally, Netflix has been wilding with the things they've been coming out with.
Oh, I was just telling you, Netflix literally, it has the real world.
That's what I was talking about. The reboot of a show that's not the actual reboot.
Oh,
but
that's
it's a
what
new
you were
network
talking about.
That took it over and called it something different. Yeah.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
The
ahead,
the real
enter it.
world is being rebooted, folks, by Netflix. It is called Roaring Twenties, where they're putting 8 people into a house together. 8 strangers. Where shit gets real. All that stuff. I mean, it's Netflix. They know how to produce some reality TV, so I'm kind of interested in seeing it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about MTV knows how to produce reality TV.
No, Netflix. Netflix kind of knows.
I like I'm wearing the shirt. I don't like that.
I love my MTV. Or I want my MTV. What is it? I want my MTV, right? I don't know, something from the 90s.
I don't know.
How they used to introduce the channel.
I do not know. I will. If it's gonna be on Netflix, I can guarantee that's probably gonna be better than anything. That's
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
TV.
Like Netflix knows how to produce some shit.
Absolutely. Or you know what? It doesn't even need to be. It doesn't need to be the fact that it's better. Just people will watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the thing. I feel like MTV can put out a good show. Just no one's gonna see it.
No one's gonna see it. How many gays are gonna be in the house? What do you think? Out of 8 people,
There's probably gonna be one,
one.
and their storyline's gonna be how hard it was to come out, or maybe they haven't even come out to their family, or like the struggles, or their dad not trying to talk to them. You know, the things that the girls do. Let's pull out and stop.
And then they're gonna go to like a drag bar once in the show, and then he's gonna like put on drag for the first time ever, and then we're like, oh my god, slay.
You know, I would love for them.
And then there's gonna be like a genderqueer female, at least one. You know
what I would love?
A female with short hair and some tattoos. There has to be. That's very real world, and that's very yeah.
You know what I would love? I would love for just like them to cast a queer character when they were like, tell us about your life. My life was great.
Little me.
Yeah, my life was great. My life was great.
Okay.
How was it coming out? It was fine.
It's fine.
Tell us about how everybody hated you. They didn't.
They didn't.
Everything was good.
I'm famous now. I don't know if you noticed.
Everything was fine. But like these storylines are gonna end because that's how it is for kids these days.
That's how it is. I mean, yeah, they're trying to ring it out. I mean, there's still people in the corners.
In the corners.
In the world. There's still people that are dealing with that. And that story needs to be told, the hardships, all that stuff. But when it's like the only storyline that the gay person on the reality TV show gets, it kind of gets like, okay.
If I have to hear,
show other flavors.
Every year on Drag Race, they do it multiple times. Every year when they do like the getting ready scene, when their girls are getting ready, you know, my family doesn't even know that I'm here.
Oh no, I started.
My family doesn't even know that I'm here.
For UK and Canada Drag Race, I literally skipped that section now. I've started because I don't want to sound like a terrible gay. But the stories get repeated, okay?
Oh, absolutely.
Ever since Roxy Andrews got left at that
bus
stop,
bitch.
that has been the end of a sob story. That was like the final one.
Yeah, and honestly,
that was the final. Like, oh shit, that was like I've never heard something like that before. After that, it's just been kind of the same story over and over again.
Mac and I went also. We just posted a video on our Patreon going a little bit in depth about what's going on Drag Race UK and Canada. If you want a summation, sucks.
The show now has a very strict formula that they like force people to follow on the show itself, and so now the show is starting to like not be
I don't
good.
even think it's a formula. I think they're running dry in the well of interesting people. I feel like the cast is boring.
Yeah, true.
I'm not
Matt's
coming.
gay gentleman Matt.
I'm coming for the people. I'm coming for the people. Because think about this. I told you when you oversaturate the market like this, you're gonna run thin on the the quality of people on the cast.
True. I think also because people they're all like now they know that they're being like watched more than any typical reality TV show. So like people come on the show very like. Then don't do reality. No,
that's
what
pisses me off. Then don't do fucking reality TV. When it's me, if I get more eyes on me, I get even worse. I become more of a monster because you know what? That is entertaining. Don't go on fucking reality TV if you have anything to hide. Don't go on reality TV if you're afraid to be anything but authentically yourself. It pisses me off because you know what you are? Boring, and then no one's gonna fucking care about you or remember you. Oh God, I'm mad. Not mad.
Okay, so gay agenda.
Oh no, there's one more remake.
Oh yeah, you want to tell me what is it?
The Proud Family.
Oh yeah, I know that. I know that. And there was some like kind of older adult humor in the trailer, but at the same time made me want to rewatch The Proud Family again, being like, what were jokes that were playing during that show that I totally flew over my head?
They had older.
Because when that trailer started playing, I was like, oh, okay.
They absolutely had older humor.
Yeah, it's like I'll never notice, but yeah, now that I'm older, I'm gonna start noticing. It looks too crisp.
No,
the trailer it creeped me out a little bit how like smooth it was.
Well,
yeah, because I mean it's 2021 now, so it makes sense why it's edited or animated so smooth. But I'm so used to seeing like the old animation that this new smoother one. I'm just like, okay.
Well, at least they didn't go to like the 3D animation.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't do the 3D thing.
Like I hate what they did to Rugrats.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
I hate what they did to Rugrats. But no, I think it's gonna be good. I just hope they keep the same opening.
No, or they update it. They give Solange another check.
Oh, is that who did it?
It's Solange and Destiny Child.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Solange was in Destiny's Child? No.
No, Solange wasn't in Destiny's Child, but it was Solange featuring Destiny's Child.
A collaboration.
A collaboration.
The girls back in the day doing the gigs. One day we're gonna have a Trixie Mattel theme song. Watch. There's gonna be like some kind of like show that Trixie voices. I can see it.
One day. Speaking of Trixie, that new song they came out with, Hello, Hello, is pretty decent.
Yeah.
I've been listening to it. I've been rocking to it.
It's been actually very good.
She's also DJ. She DJs now. I did not know that.
She does everything.
I went out on Saturday and then they were just like, "Oh, Trixie Mattel's on the DJ booth." I was like, "What the fuck?"
She does. She
like,
does.
Trixie?
She does literally everything and anything. I will say their work ethic is very, very inspiring. Very inspiring.
And that motel show that they're filming right now too. They're busy.
Yeah, she has a whole motel.
Booked and blessed.
All right, gay agenda.
Gay agenda.
Right.
Gay agenda with Mac. JoJo Siwa is a semifinalist on Dancing with the Stars. Congrats, girl.
I think she's gonna win.
I mean,
I think she's gonna win. You have no faith.
I feel like there's a % chance she might win, but like knowing how the show goes when it comes to the dancer contestant, they usually don't win. Nicole Scherzinger was like the only dancer that won that show once.
I don't watch the show, so I worked on it.
At the same time, JoJo Siwa is well liked, but she was in the bottom apparently a few episodes ago. But that probably was just like a produced thing.
Yeah,
but
you know these YouTubers always pull it out because like they just have like a massive amount of like JoJo Siwa has people that will actually sit there and call. Like who are they up against? Because if it's an adult fan base, adults are not going to call.
But I think it's always like the football player or like the sports player because, you know, those people actually still watch cable TV.
Is it?
I think there's a couple sports players. I don't know. I'm not watching the show. I only see JoJo Siwa's dances on TikTok.
Yeah, that's it.
And that's all I see.
But that's why I think they're going to win.
I don't see anyone else. I don't know who else is on that show at all.
That's why I think they're going to win because the only person I hear or see anything about is JoJo Siwa.
JoJo Siwa, but that's how the show works. Like there's usually that one person on the cast that brings in the younger audience, but they never win, you know?
But she's the only one being talked about. So
How
good could
Normani was the only one being talked about her season, and she came in second place. That's how the show works. That's how they produce it.
I never saw anything about Normani. I never saw anything about the show until JoJo Siwa was
JoJo
on
Siwa.
I worked on the show. It was very interesting to watch, but I never heard anything about it on TV in years. I didn't even know it was still in the air.
Well, yeah, if she wins, I'll be like, yeah, you deserve it. But if she doesn't, I'll be like, yep, that's how the show works. Either or, we'll see. Maybe the show has finally stepped out of their comfort zone.
You guys heard it here first. You guys heard it here first. Mac hates JoJo Siwa.
Shall see. No, I love JoJo Siwa. I just know Hollywood. I was raised in it.
Okay, like it's Bane in the darkness. It's raised in it. Oh God. Okay, would you ever collab with JoJo Siwa?
She would never collab with me. I mean,
no,
she's
I'm
gay
saying,
now, so never.
yeah.
I feel like I have a chance now.
Top five people. We'll put
She's
this out
gay
in the
now.
world. Put this out in the world. Top 5 people that you would actually want to collab with.
Actually, want to collab with?
And knowing you, it's gonna be people that no one's ever heard of.
No one's ever heard of. Oh,
People you met on Tinder. 5 people you met on
Garrett
Tinder.
Watts. Definitely Garrett Watts. I feel like that collaboration is probably going to happen one day soon.
I would love that.
What
would you do?
We don't know. We've been talking about it though. We have no clue right now.
Because his videos are in depth. Like he does things.
He does like.
He does.
Thank you.
Well, no, but you and I.
Things.
But he actually does things like he'll like leave his house and go on
he'll
adventures.
like go to like a different state and like go into a haunted house.
Yeah, you play with toys and I get drunk, Mac. This is like not a read. It's just the truth.
I told him if he ever goes to a haunted place and wants someone else to go with him, I'll try. But I hate haunted places. I do not believe in demons. I do not fuck with demons.
We should go to that boat. What's that? St. Mary?
Queen Mary?
Queen Mary. Let's go.
St. Mary?
Let's go.
Like, what's her name? Queen Elizabeth, bitch.
Let's go. We should go.
I'm not sure we should. We should stay there. We can stay there.
Would you go?
I don't know. I think it's probably fucking expensive. Yeah, I'll go. I don't know. Top 5? You really want to make me list 5 people?
It shouldn't be that hard.
Like, you think I know 5 YouTubers?
It doesn't have to be YouTubers.
I'm joking. I kind of want to collaborate with iDubbbz just because I feel like that's the most unexpected thing for me to do, and I feel like we'll just like shock everyone if we were to make a video together.
Fair.
Like I feel like I want to go down that path. I want to collaborate with people that people just do not expect me to collaborate with. Like
Okay.
JoJo Siwa would definitely be one of them. Imagine me and JoJo Siwa making a video together. I'm gonna be like, oh my god.
She's very loud and high, but so are you when
I know,
you film.
but she's like kid friendly. I'm not.
I think, but the thing, you think you're so not kid friendly.
I cuss every 2 seconds on my videos.
Cussing doesn't matter. I'm over here
I'm
talking
like-
about getting
I'm
the Gluck Gluck
Drag
5000.
Race. I'm like kind of for kids, like kind of not.
You're PG-13. You're literally PG-13.
I guess so. Whatever.
You're not. You ain't that bad, kid.
I'm not that bad. I get booked.
Oh, I. You know what? Can we do a business? I need your business advice.
What?
I got.
Kill them all.
Brando might be coming
them
up.
all.
No, Brando might be coming
Kill
up.
them all.
Ask me. I need
What?
your genuine opinion.
When is it?
As my YouTube friend.
Okay.
Okay, Brando might be coming up. A lot of money.
10,000 or kill them all.
Yeah, around there. No, a little bit more.
A little more?
Yeah.
Okay, for a
And
dedicated?
it's making one piece of content that I just have to post everywhere, so it's not a lot of work.
Okay.
This is what they come at me though. I go, okay, I just need a contract. Oh, we don't do contracts. What?
That's
We don't.
untrustworthy.
No. The write up we sent you is legally binding. I'm like, where it says what the deliverables are. And I'm like, okay, well, I require a contract. It's very easy. They're like, well, our company doesn't have that. I'm like, okay, so go on Word documents and write up what deliverables are in
Like,
your
yeah,
payment.
there should be a contract.
And we both
because
sign it.
A contract basically says I get paid regardless.
Because
And so
because it's a lot of money, and I'm talking to my manager about it, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't want to be an idiot because I know this is dumb, but
there should be a contract.
there should always be a
There
contract.
should always be a contract. There always has to be a contract.
But here's the thing: do I do it because if they burn me, the hellstorm?
I'm saying like they can literally just like not pay you.
And if
That's dangerous.
Well, you know what I asked them.
And then you can't do anything about it because you didn't sign a contract.
Well, you know what the thing is, if you're not going to give me a contract, I want half now.
Yeah, that's another way.
But
Pay
like
up front.
and they keep saying, "Oh no, the thing we sent you was legally binding." I don't know if that's tea.
I don't know. That's
I know,
me.
but I'm a business master's, and I've never heard of this before. And I'm like, "What do you mean our company doesn't send a contract?"
Talk
What
to
do
your
you
lawyer.
mean?
Scare them. Be like, I talked to my. Just send them an email saying you talked to your lawyer and something happened. I don't know. Talk to a lawyer.
I do have a lawyer. I have a lawyer.
Talk to someone. And
My
just get
uncle-
their advice.
My
Get
uncle
their
and your
legal advice.
Can I call your stepmom?
I don't know if she knows stuff in that category. I'm not sure what her legal focus is on.
But this is interesting, and I know the kids like to hear like the behind the scenes stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just letting you know. And here's like, if it was a permanent video, then if it's up there, I can go at them and like everybody will know who I'm talking about. But I only have to leave this content up for like 48 hours. So then if they don't pay me and then I take it down, they still got what they wanted. So I'm very like iffy with the
over
girls.
48 hours, they're paying you a lot. I don't know. This feels like a trap. There has to be something more binding than a fucking write-up. I don't know.
Am I being
I don't
played?
know. You might be being played.
But here's the thing, and I want this to be known very clear, and I hope they are listening to this, and I hope every other brand deal that ever knows this is listening. I'm not like a normal YouTuber. I'm not like a normal person.
What do you mean?
I will find you. I will find you, and I will break your legs.
If you see
I
a
have
random list.
not even a random
pull
lift.
up.
If you see a fucking if you see any Italian car and a bunch of my cousins come out with bats, I have the whole Sicilian mafia on call. Don't even get me started. But it's tea. I will destroy them. Also, didn't you work for So Yummy?
Yeah, yes, and I think I still do. I don't
Good.
even know.
Plug your ears so you can't get in trouble for what I'm about to
What?
do.
What are you gonna say?
Fuck you guys. You fucking pieces of shit. This is why I'm glad they didn't want to work with me. Because you guys lie. You guys lie. I have a video coming out with them this week. No, not with them. About them. Where I was reacting to fall cocktails. Not a single fucking fall cocktail. It literally says slide into fall with these 6 fucking cocktails. Now, went into 30 cocktails. All about
nothing
summer.
fall.
All about summer.
They probably just
All
put-
about summer.
Knowing So Yummy, what they do is they probably just put like older videos into a compilation.
No,
or
you know
some
what
shit.
they did? It was 3 different sections of different absolute brand deals. They lied.
Really?
They lied. And that'll come out Thursday. I don't even care if people know about it. I'm pissed.
Yeah, I mean, So Yummy
Pissed.
is like basically a conglomerate now. It's a part of a very big conglomerate. So I can even talk shit about it.
I
No
will.
one's gonna do anything.
They're not gonna do anything. I'm gonna roll up. I will get them.
That's the thing. I mean, I probably won't do the show. I don't think the show's ever coming back, so I don't even know what's happening there.
Fuck them. Oh god. All right, we done talking about business stuff. I'm good. I could do my segment and then we could talk about it. What we're
Oh yeah,
here for.
I had a show with So Yummy, by the way. I don't think I've ever really talked about it on here.
You had a show, or did you just guest star?
I was on every single episode of that season. was apparently I was a co-host.
I know.
It was apparently my show. I thought I was only on it for one episode, but they kept on bringing me back. And it wasn't until I filmed episode 5 out of 10 that I realized, oh, I'm for this entire season. Oh, so I'm a co-host.
Did you get paid every episode? Or?
Yeah, I got paid every episode, but I didn't know I was a co-host until episode 5.
They didn't tell you?
No one really told me anything. They just kind of brought me back over and over again.
Sounds like so yummy. Even Mac with that power couldn't get me on the show with him. I literally got rejected. They were like, him? No. It's like every other MTV show.
It's on Sling TV. So Yummy has a channel on Sling TV if you want to watch it. It's called Unbox. It's been around for a year already, I think. So
also, remember that show I really heavily shit talked, that Men of West Hollywood show?
Yeah.
Got picked up.
Really?
Got picked up by Crackle.
Oh no. So no one's gonna watch it.
No, but I'm gonna be nice because I have 2 friends on the show.
What is Crackle? Actually,
It's a streaming service.
I feel like I've seen it before.
It's a streaming.
I
Well,
think
if
like
anybody
the logo
knows,
is like yellow and blue. I don't know.
if anybody knows or has Crackle, keep an eye out for Men of West Hollywood.
Men of
If
West
the show does well,
Hollywood.
I could be popping on in later season.
Starting a fight with Murray.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the cast not revealed. I'm sorry.
No, it is.
Okay.
my friend Murray and Murray Swanby and David Barta. Murray, who was in one of my recent YouTube videos, and David, who probably won't be in one of my videos because he's a fucking flake.
Oop, yeah. Who's David? David Berta?
David Barta. He's
He's part of Man of West Hollywood?
Yeah, girl. I don't know. I didn't cast.
Oh, no, girl.
I didn't do that casting.
No. Okay.
But no, I hope it does well for them. I support the girls. I support my friends.
Wow, but you know, Twitter gays. Once they see it, they're gonna rip it apart.
Yeah. That's why I'm like very over. Everybody, I keep getting DMs about like other kind of like show opportunities that I should try to get into, or whenever I go on business meetings, they're like, we should pitch a show. I don't kind of want to. I think after my last experience in prison rehab, my grandma's basement.
But even, I mean, if you pitch a show, it doesn't mean that you have to do anything for it. You just get written as you can get like a credit and like some money for having the idea.
No, they want me to be on the show.
You don't
I
have
just
to
want to
like,
pitch it. I want to be a producer, but I want to produce content. I like internet. Because reality TV formulas don't really work unless it's on fucking Netflix. But me and Arise came up with a really good idea show. Like if me and Arise were ever big household names.
Okay.
Imagine like almost like.
So next year. I'm joking.
Imagine.
Goal 2020. What year is next year? 2022.
And we could even all pitch a show. I want to get like a queer group, almost like think Queer Eye, but for like gay bars or restaurants or something like that. Because imagine if I got big into like the bar scene and then Arise being like Miss Aesthetics model. We think about Bar Rescue where we go in, I fix the bar and the menu and the drinks and that kind of sense of it, and Arise fix the aesthetics and how it looks and everything like that, and gets the girls together. And then you have that way like our own personal drama. Think Selling Sunset, but that work idea. And then Matt could be behind us with a fan.
There you go. Boom, boom. Pitch it to Bravo.
That's kind of Think
tell Andy Cohen.
Like fixing up gay establishments, or we could do hotels, bars, restaurants, all this kind of stuff.
Did you hear that people want Keke Palmer to be the new host for Real Housewives reunions rather than Andy Cohen?
I kind of love that idea.
Yeah, a lot of people want that because apparently Keke Palmer was on like Watch What Happens Live or something apparently recently, and now people are like commenting, being like, she should be the host.
Well, she should.
Of the reunions.
Keke Palmer needs more recognition across the board.
She needs to be on more talk shows. She's hilarious. She's a really good interviewer too, and everything. Yeah. She actually converses with the people she's talking to rather than just talking at them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Compared to Andy. Yeah.
No, Andy tries to be one of the girls.
He tries to instigate. That's what it seems.
He tries to be one of the girls, and he's a little skewed because he's friends with some of them and not friends with others. Anyway, there is a new season of there's Housewives That Vacation, Ultimate Vacation. You don't know.
I don't know. We're not talking about Housewives.
Fine, I'm not doing it.
It took up time with Mike. Whoa, yeah.
This is.
Okay. Sorry, I had to add some little Bjork to it.
Ever steal my thunder? This is titled, Picture This, we were both butt naked thudding on the bathroom floor.
Picture this. I wake up, barbecue sauce on my titties.
I've actually woken up with barbecue sauce on my titties.
Why have you woken up with barbecue sauce on your titties?
I get one of my favorite things to do is when I get stoned, I bring food in bed.
So you just had like what, ribs?
No, boneless wings. That's my favorite. When I'm stoned, before I have the other night, I got Buffalo Wild Wings boneless wings. I got 30 of them.
Oh God!
And then I had a whole tray of brownies. It was my cheat meal. But that's what I do. I either have boneless wings or pasta.
Oh, I'm hungry. Okay, hookup time.
Okay.
Messy.
Oh my God, guys, I am so exhausted. I just got back from the gym, and you know what? I wish I had a buddy to work out with. You know where I could probably find one? On the MUSL app. Haha, thank you. Guys, let me tell you about MUSL. MUSL Muscle. The MUSL app is basically your own queer community in your pocket. And it's different from every other queer culture app where you meet people, if you know what I'm saying. Do you catch my drift? Because it has unique factors. Things on it that you can't find on any other app, trust me. In the form of blocked off communities.
What does that mean, Mike?
Oh my God, I'm so glad you asked. For example, there's the friend category. This is the category for the people that you want to go to the gym to, that you just want to platonically know. You don't want to do anything romantic. You don't see a future with them dating. Just friends. It's very simple. Then there's the flirt category. These are the people you want to go on dates with. This is the husband material kind of person. This is the person you go grab coffee with, grab dinner with, grab a movie with, and then if something happens from there, you know, woohoo, but that wasn't your whole intention, you know what I'm saying? And then finally, there's the fun app. Guys, we know what that means. We know what that means, okay? Don't stop acting brand new. But what's great about these different communities is that whoever you categorize in one community can't see what you're doing in another community. For example, if you're out one night and get a little drunk and you want to jump on for the fun category, those people that you're talking to in the friend or flirt category can't see what you are up to. This will create a more unique, honest experience so you can find people that are looking for the same thing that you are at that given moment. Because I don't need everybody in my business. I don't need everybody knowing what mood I'm in at any given moment on any given day. You guys have helped us turn MUSL into an even better community than it already previously was, and it's continuing to grow, so be sure to hop on and join the community. The app is 100% queer owned, and who knows, if you jump on there, you just might find either Mac or myself. And if we're in the same city and you see me on there, let me know if you want to work out. I'm sweaty. Back to the podcast.
Messy.
Thanks for the content. I work in a lab right now in the house. The hours. I can't read. Oh my God, Mac, this is gonna be
You
so
want me to read it for you?
embarrassing. No, I want to do it in my segment. In my segment, I can do this.
I believe in you.
Okay, first of all, they say, thanks for the content. I work in a lab right now, and the hours are killer. You
You're
both
welcome.
make it go by so much faster, and this is a short and sweet snip of my life. I love that. I used to listen to podcasts when I was at the job I hated in New York.
I mean, I hope he doesn't hate his lab job. Our lab job.
Oh, no, I was talking about for me. Be careful in that lab.
Yeah, in that lab.
What do they do in labs?
I mean, it depends what kind of lab you want to do. My dad has a lab with his aerospace engineering
I don't even want to
job.
talk about your dad. I'm afraid that if I talk about your dad,
When I used to be able to go to his job when I was like 4, I used to watch him go into the lab. He would touch something, like with the metal rod.
yeah,
He would touch this gigantic metal block, and then he
Yeah.
would walk back to his computer and type for like 2 hours.
What-
And I was like, this is the boring shit I've ever seen in my entire life.
there was a time when I used to go to work. I used to have to touch giant rods too. Okay.
Well, yeah, he would go into the lab, and like going to the lab would be like so interesting. You have like, there's like 5 doors, all different passcodes, and like one of the doors you like sprayed and all that shit. And then when you walk to the lab, it's cold as hell because the shit goes into space. So they have like test like the weather, and there's like liquid nitrogen
Mac,
everywhere.
stop.
It's
Mac,
insane.
Mac, if we keep
My dad's
talking,
job is insane.
If we keep talking about him, a van is gonna pull up and
Man's
take us
gonna pull
away.
up, we're gonna be kidnapped.
Yes, you gotta be careful. We're on a podcast. Stop talking about him.
Kidnapped by the CIA.
See? Meanwhile, I was like, Mac's dad does this. My dad worked in manholes. So, different walks of life. Anyway, all right, ready? This was when I had just turned 19 and was only a month out of the closet. I was in college and was using the time to explore what was out there and figuring stuff out about my sexuality.
Ooh.
This encompasses sleeping with this one guy a few times I'd met on the university Tinder. The university Tinder.
University Tinder?
Whatever.
I guess some university. I mean, those university kids making apps when they're horny.
Sounds like something about
Mark
Bibles.
Zuckerberg, made Facebook because he was horny.
That's T. That's T. Then we started pushing some boundaries, and one of the nights he wanted me to top him. I had never done this before. I was doing stuff with other guys, but hadn't done it yet because it doesn't take a lot to come when you're 19 and having sex for the first time.
Oh, it took me a lot to come when I was 19.
It still takes you a lot to come. So
It
I've
still
heard,
takes me a lot
girls.
to
Calm down,
come.
girls.
So you heard.
Calm down.
He's
girls.
heard through the grapevine.
When I was in college, I used to hook up with people during my lifeguarding shift. I used to take them to the bathroom at the pool.
That's hot.
It was so hot. I love that shit. I love that shit. I do. Okay. Of course, I agreed, and when that night came, he seemed to love it. As I was getting dressed to leave, he asked if I wanted to try bottoming the next time we got together. He seemed to love it, so of course, I was down to try. This is where the mistakes started.
Oh no, it's always bottoming.
Always.
It's always these
what
stories are half the time.
What mistakes are you gonna make while topping?
I know, true.
This
true,
is why we don't
true.
get any hook.
That's why, girls, you need to appreciate your bottoms, okay?
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, and one slip up can be a downhill spiral.
This is why this segment really only works on queer stories. Because the straight people don't do this unless they try anal, but they don't talk about messy anal moments. And the girls don't even know about douching, which I don't understand.
I don't understand.
We're not even getting into that. Okay. I'm from the deep south, and the only sex education I had... I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Only sex education you got was don't do it.
Jesus!
Jesus is watching. Don't have sex.
I went back and watched the video where you baptized me in beer recently.
Yeah.
And that Sister Patterson moment makes me cry every fucking time. I don't know how I literally asked Mac randomly, can you do this character? And he put on a
sure. That was the
show.
first time I did that character in years.
I will one day. I told Mac, how many videos have we made together? To this day, the only one I would ever actually be like a little like nervous around is Beauty Guru 24. Like I would get giddy.
I haven't done that in years. Yeah. Oh my god.
Just please.
Oh my god.
We're the OG fans. The girl,
I know. I should because I'm 10 years. My channel is coming up. I feel like next year I should just bring back
characters,
old things I used to do.
Think about how
like
well
the
they would
entire
do.
year.
Why
That'd be
don't
cute.
you?
Probably 2022 for the entire year. I should just like have random moments or just bring back really old things.
Yes.
That I used to do.
Do you remember when Shane Dawson used to like sit in a circle and do skits talking to all his characters?
Yeah.
Do that.
Do that. Beauty Guru talking to Miss.
Talking to a motherfucking white woman and Sister Patterson
and Jesus and Pluto.
Yes, yes. You guys comment below. Comment below if you think Max should do that, and if you're listening to us, please just tweet at him.
Oh my god!
How many good ideas have I given you?
I'm probably gonna like return of Pluto. I should do that. I might do that 2022. There's gonna be a lot of people being like, "What is this, Mac?"
I'm officially taking the title of Max Creative Director.
I'm gonna start bringing back characters back in the day when I only had 1,000 subscribers. People gonna be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I don't know who this is.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you.
Like, Mac, you're scaring me.
You did Beauty. You did her when you had literally 200 subscribers.
Yes.
Because I remember
Literally.
literally, guys, I was in Canada with Ryan and Anthony, and we were watching that video going, he's funny. Why does no one watch him? Like, all the time. Like, what's going on? Anyway, okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'm from the deep south, and the only sex education I had received was a speech about, I won't do until I do.
What?
It says, I won't do until
I do.
And Pornhub. I don't know.
What?
Something, and maybe this makes sense to someone in the
I
South.
won't do till I do. So like you won't have sex until you do it?
I guess I don't know. It's the South.
No
It's
shit.
the South. It's the South. It's the South. All right. The next time we connect, I head over with no preparation. Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
I get to his apartment. We do our usual make out to the room thing. I'm immediately like, okay, so top me. Me.
Oh.
Me.
God.
Me when I'm finally a bottom.
I can't wait till the day when you're like, oh, it feels comfortable now.
I
And
mean,
then you'll be a mess.
it's happened
You'll be a
before.
mess. You'll be all over the place.
Here's
I will
the thing.
never see you again. Like, where's Mike? Oh, he's in Palos Verdes. Or what?
It's happened before. It's just very, very rare because I'm trauma.
Oh, where's Mike? Oh, he's in a different country getting dick down.
Oh God. Anyway, okay. So he was like, okay, so top me, like embarrassingly quick.
Mm-hmm.
He takes that as the green light, puts on the condom, and starts making his way in a little too quickly. You know what I mean? The trick is you gotta like pre-stretch if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you got to pre-stretch.
Stretching is important at the gym and for anal play.
And yeah. Whenever I decide, you know what, I'm gonna give it to him tonight.
Yeah.
I have to pregame.
Yeah, it's literally
I
that.
have to pregame for about an hour, and then I'm like, okay, he can get it tonight.
That's how you do it. That's how you avoid the awkward, like,
Yeah.
You know what? I will say this. My dad, I love him. He doesn't listen to this, thank God.
Mm-hmm.
He after that video I made with Murray about the types of gay guys you meet at the bar.
Yeah.
Like what's a twink, what's a jock, what's
With
a
an otter, with a bear.
You know what he
with a
does?
seal.
He calls me. He goes, Mike, I watched your video.
Oh, no.
I really liked it. I also got to say, really glad you're not a twink.
What is with all this twink slander we
I
have
don't
now
understand.
in modern day
I
America?
don't know, but my dad. Here's the thing.
I blame Timothy Chalamet.
Here's the thing. My dad, in his old school masculinity ways, is also the Archie Bunker of today. Very toxic masculinity, in with a good heart.
Okay.
So when he's saying that, he's saying, "I'm glad you're like seen as a muscular guy,
masculine,
not as like
okay.
a little like twink like." Little guy. Even though I think twinks are the most popular ones in the gay community. Everybody wants to be a twink.
Everyone wants to throw a twink around once.
Everybody wants to be a twink. So I'm like, I think he's just happy that I was that. He also said, also really glad to hear that you're more of a top. Because he was looking for information. He goes, correct me if I'm wrong, and I had to. He goes,
Okay.
I see like the bottom in one is like the more effeminate one, right? And I go, actually,
no.
Dad.
Oh no.
I go, Dad. He goes, what?
Go to Europe. It's the opposite way.
I go, Dad.
It's the other way around.
I go, Dad, sit down.
Like that.
He goes, why? I go, we gotta talk to the girls. I sat down and I gave him a whole lesson. He goes, whoa. He goes, I gotta tell you, never thought this would be an easy conversation, my son. We're talking about top and bottom.
Sex is pretty easy. Everyone does it.
But I told him I was like the most masculine men were also the biggest bottoms I've ever been
Also
with.
big spot, especially in Europe. When you go to Europe, you'll find like the most muscular looking people
It's hard.
that want to be fisted on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
You know?
But be careful. Don't do it too much. Oh my God. There was this. I'll show you later. I had like an Instagram crush, and then I found out they were also big on OnlyFans. So I was like, let's go, girl.
Okay.
So I got right in there, and then he does a lot, and he's also a big bottom, but he does a lot, and it's always very big, and it looks worn. You know when it
like
looks
his
like
his backside.
like it looks that you could just punch
Like
it.
so he's like rosebudding on his OnlyFans or
Not
something.
it not rosebudding. It just looks like a butthole is supposed to be.
It looks like it looks like it will flap in the wind.
Yeah, just yes. Like
Okay.
normally, like tell me if I'm right or wrong, but normally a butthole is supposed to be closed.
Oh, it's very like
It's like
it's
looks
like a slit.
It looks like it's
in his
breathing.
backside.
It looks like it could breathe.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. I mean,
Anyway.
some people are into that stuff. Some people are into their assholes looking like
Anyway.
tunnels.
Okay. All right. So he tried to make his way in a little too quickly.
Okay.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. I reserve the right to be extremely dramatic as someone who now is openly gay and realizes the commitment it takes to be a bottom. That shit hurt. Like I have never even conceptualized the kind of pain. In an effort to save anyone listening, porn is a lie and do some actual research. Yes.
Porn is not a lie. You can get to that point, and not like the fully filmed like high production porn, but like handmade porn. You can get to that point if you stretch it out, girl.
Yeah,
what they don't show you is
it's
the
the
fact
awkward
that
part.
literally like 2 hours before they actually film, these guys have full ass gigantic butt plugs up their ass, just sitting and chilling and talking to each other.
Yep.
That's what you don't see in the fucking porns.
You miss the awkward point. Like when you get comfortable with somebody, you'll be like sitting there with like a butt plug in. You'd be like, so, how was your day?
Yeah, they'll be chatting with the butt plug before the scene is filmed. Yeah, I've
Very
seen those behind the scene footage.
Yep. Okay, so do your research. As you may have suspected, I started bleeding a bit. Not even 30 seconds into this, he noticed this and we stopped, and I was so embarrassed, and there was a mix of blood and other debris on the condom as he pulled out.
Okay, I mean,
be nice.
blood I mean, it depends on how much blood it was.
I mean, I told you my scenario. What happened with the shower thing, with the shower bullet, cut me up.
Oh, you
when I
tried a
tried.
shower bullet?
I did a shower bullet because I was just honestly,
I
I wasn't
remember,
even.
you told me about
I wasn't
that.
even bottoming. I was just getting my ass ate, and I was being respectful.
I cannot do a shower bullet. Shower bullets scare me.
Well,
I'm always afraid I'm going to put too much water in my body and like die.
That's what happened, girls. Anyway, He goes, I was so fucking nervous and embarrassed and having a full-on anxiety attack, spiraling. All I could think was, oh my God, I am going to get AIDS. Why does it always go to AIDS?
Jesus Christ.
Why does it always go to
AIDS? Well,
AIDS?
first of all, kids, AIDS only happens if you catch HIV and you do not treat it after a long period of time. I just want to teach the girls. You don't just get AIDS on a random Tuesday. That means you had HIV for like 3 full ass years and never even treated it.
Yeah, not HIV, but full-blown AIDS.
That's happened to 13 Reasons Why. One of the characters died of AIDS
I know,
in like
it's dumb.
3 months.
I know,
and
it
I
was
was like,
dumb.
what? No.
It was
that's
so dumb.
That's not how it happened.
It was so dumb. Anyway, again, I'm from the South. I did not know how HIV spread except through gay sex. Oh, I hate the South.
Oh, no.
I hate them. I
Oh,
do. I hate them.
Jesus.
I mean, I like my friends that are there, but I hate the region you're from and everything you believe in. Anyway. I roll out of the bed and get up to the bathroom. I felt my heart beating wildly out of my chest and couldn't breathe. I stumbled into the bathroom ass naked, and then I remembered opening my eyes as I could only see the bathroom tile and the bath mat outside the shower. I could not hear a thing. He ran in and was saying something that, gun to my head, I can't recall. I had fainted?
What?
Word for word what they wrote.
What?
I don't know. Apparently, I guess they lost. I don't know. They fainted.
What, do you like faint because he freaked out that
Yes.
he might have AIDS?
I guess and that he started bleeding from the pain or something. He basically tried to bottom
So
and
he's like
fainted.
afraid of blood or something?
No.
Maybe? I don't know.
Or maybe
Why
the
did
pain
he
was so
just
severe he
faint?
fainted.
Okay, keep
I
on
don't
reading.
know.
We'll
I don't
see.
know.
Maybe answers.
On my way down, I had apparently scratched the side of the counter onto my back, leaving a pretty deep cut the size of my shoulder blade. I am dazed and confused, as well as heavily bleeding as I sit up on his bathroom floor. He looked terrified. I kept apologizing and insisting that I should leave. He gets me a glass of water, I throw on some clothes, and bitch, I am out of there. I was so embarrassed by this that I ghosted him after that. I think it's funny now, but at the time, it was alarming. To remind me 5 years later, to remind me 5 years later of this experience, I still have a scar from the cut on my back. I usually tell people I fell off my bike, not in some guy's bathroom after trying to do gay sex. Karma had her kiss for me. Okay.
Jesus. You see, this is why our podcast is important. We got to tell the girls how the gay sex works.
Because sometimes, yeah, it's going to hurt or there's going to be debris, and then you end up fainting and then make an embarrassment of yourself. Girls, it's okay. You can shit, you can bleed, it's going to hurt.
It's going to hurt. You got to stretch it out, girls. Don't be afraid to get a butt plug. Buy a
Yeah.
butt plug set.
And then it doesn't
buy
hurt.
the Colt anal training set. You can get it at adamandeve.com/Mac.
Do you really have an
I used to. I don't know if it works anymore.
I had a brand
Or
reach
use code MAC for like 50% off
I had
shipping.
one of those sex toy brands reach out to me asking me if I would taste flavored lube.
I've seen channels that have done that.
And I said, and they were not offering me enough. I was like, everybody has it. I was like, everybody has a price. Girl, it's not it.
No, that's not it. Oh no.
So
For
I was
favorite
like,
lube, girl, no.
Flavored lube? Like, ew, it's nasty.
Put that on OnlyFans, make more money. And that was hookup time with
That was hookup time with Mike. That's it.
Should we do What the Fuck Florida, or should we just go straight and talk about thankful stuff? Because we've been doing this for 40 minutes. Like, not even 40 minutes.
No, but we're talking. Who cares?
50 minutes. It's been 50 minutes.
Has it been 50 minutes?
It's been 30 plus 21.
We can go over an hour if you want.
Okay.
We don't have to do what the fuck for. We can save it.
Okay, I have one. I kind of want to do it, though.
Okay.
Florida.
We might have to in the future figure out a way to condense our segment somehow because
I know. That's because of your ass. You like to tangent, okay? And that's your fault. Do not put it on me.
No, but both of us do. Honestly, that's why I think honestly we have to stop doing all of them in one podcast.
I know, true.
Like if it's a gay agenda one, or if it's hookup time. This maybe next season. We have a whole break to figure out the formula.
Whatever. I didn't want to talk about this one. This was funny to me. Florida, what the fuck? What the fuck? Florida, what the fuck? What the fuck? Florida, bitch. Okay, what the fuck? No, this happened November 5th. In a plea deal, a Florida creep who was spotted masturbating on the back of a woman shopping with her son in the toy aisle of a Walmart has been sentenced to 15 months in state prison.
Meth. No, maybe meth, not meth. Meth.
Meth? Is that meth?
That's meth.
That's meth?
That's meth.
Okay.
That's early stages of meth.
Stages the meth. I was
Oh, you
saying,
know
like,
what? No, maybe it's not meth because he was hard.
true.
You're not getting hard. You're not getting hard if you're doing meth. Why is that? What is it about these amphetamines that make you not be able to get a boner? What is it about this stuff that makes you so horny but unable to get hard? Make that make sense to me. Make that make sense to me. Make that make sense to me.
I don't know.
Make that make sense to
But
me.
why would that
Googling
happen?
That makes no sense. Why would God do that? If God's real, why would he give us drugs that get us horny but not hard? Also, you know what else I was thinking
That's
of?
called brain. That's called the endorphins
I have a question.
and catalysts. I don't know if I can.
I have a question for religion.
Okay.
We all damn or think that Satan is evil, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then how come there's been more murder and evil things done in the name, of God and religion? Name the amount of times that Satanists have killed people. Now name the amount of times that religious people have killed people in the name of God and Jesus Christ.
Ooh,
What are you
started
thankful
flame war.
for?
You started a flame war.
What are you
started a
thankful for?
flame war.
What are you thankful for, Gus? I don't
wow, I'm thankful for my life because yours is ending soon.
know. Bring it on. Bring it on.
I'm joking.
I will go to that pearly gate and he will look at me and be like, "Why'd you say it?" I'd be like, "Why'd you do it?"
Why'd you do it? Why you killing people?
And what? I will be like, what's his name? I will be like Lil Nas X. Call me when you want. Call me when you need.
Call me when you're moaning.
I'll be on the way.
Well, that's because we can go deep in religion. Religion has been corrupted for years. Once kings started getting a hold of the Bible and can change whatever the fuck they wanted to justify the fact that they can like take over lands and kill people just for the sake of money. That's literally what religion happened. What happened to religion? But no one wants to talk about that.
Corruption.
But okay, what are you thankful for?
Oh, well, let's talk about what we're thankful for this year. Like, no script. Let's just talk about, like, what are we happy for? Like, tell me one thing you're really thankful for that happened to you this year.
This year, look around.
New place.
New place, new me.
No, it is. This is a big accomplishment. This is your first place by yourself.
It's my first official place. I feel actually like an adult, and it's exactly what it was. Kind of my end goal. I feel like everyone knew that like living alone was like a thing I was going to do, rather than
I wanted to.
living with a roommate for the longest time. But yeah, that's one of the things I'm thankful for. Getting enough resources and having enough people around me and helping me so I can make this a reality for me, you know?
Yeah.
Next step is actually buying a house, but that's probably going to be in a few years.
I want that too. It's my 5-year goal. But no, I think you should be very proud of this. And you're doing well. It's not like, it's not like you couldn't do it or you're like trying.
Yeah, I'm
to make
doing
it
well.
happen.
I'm not really scraping by yet. Hopefully I can keep it up. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm thankful for that.
And there could be a lot more you could do. You just don't want to.
Shut up. Okay? I like my alone time. Okay.
I feel like you and I are very like people always comment, "Oh, who's the Trixie? Who's the Katya?" I'm the Katya in the success. You're the Trixie in success. When it comes to work ethic, you're a Katya.
I'm very much Katya when it comes to work ethic. I'm the one that will say no. I say no now a lot.
You're the one who you'll be working on a great project and then after a while just be like, no.
Yeah, I'll do like one big project here and there, and then right after the big project, I'll say no to like 500 things.
Yeah.
And then go sit my ass on this couch for a week straight and be like, I already did this. I'm good for a week. Ain't nobody bother me for a week. I ain't going now. Fuck that. That's literally me.
I think that's good. I would say I'm thankful for like I finally got my work path in line. Like this is the first year I think officially that I was able to do YouTube full time.
Ooh.
This is the first year that I think at the beginning it was like a stretch, but now it's become just like a comfortable thing that I've learned how to do, and I'm happy. It was a goal. It was my goal. I achieved that goal. I achieved the whole reason for moving to LA, doing what I wanted to do, and my channel makes sense now. Like I know what my brand is. I know what I do. Because before I was like, I don't know what I'm doing.
You're doing everything. Hey, Mike, welcome to another episode of Bar Talk. So we talk about shit.
I was calling it bar talk and then doing stuff like gluing my hair.
Yeah,
and
that's literally.
like I don't. I was like trying to set up, but because for the longest time I would do drinking videos and they would do poor. Like it just did not work because I didn't understand how the algorithm worked. So I would be like, I'm gonna call it bar talk, but then do whatever I want. Like I tried to make it, I don't know. But then I realized, with the algorithm, like you have to dip a little bit it may not work, but the algorithm has to know who to push your stuff out to.
Stuff too, yeah.
So sometimes you have to like sacrifice views for a little bit. And I did. Like my first videos where I was doing bar content, I think I started in last February. My channel dipped out. Like my views were shit. Nothing was going right. You know what I mean? At all. But then the second the algorithm picks me up, those videos now are like great. Like they're some of the best videos on my channel.
Sis, that's what happened.
And now I know what to do. And now I don't stress. Now I'm not sitting here trying to be the next Jenna Marbles, being like, what's some weird fucking thing I can do?
Weird nuances I can create.
Yeah.
Jenna
did.
Marbles.
Do you know who? I know. All right, let's not talk about it. Do you know who the educated barfly is?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm finding all these bartenders on YouTube who are more like mixologists. Like I'm definitely different than they are.
Okay.
Like they are intellectual. They know their shit. So I made a whole video about it. And I literally talked about how like he will take a sip of a drink and be like, ooh, I get this note and this flavor and it really hits you this way. I'm like, I want him to eat my ass. I want to be like legs up. I want him to eat my ass and then tell me what he gets.
Oh my god.
I do. And he commented on the video.
Really?
He did.
What did he say?
He said, "I love it, man. Good job. Keep it up. You're doing awesome." And then I posted the clip of me saying how I want him to eat my ass with that comment right under it. And I was just like, "Did he watch the video?" 'Cause thank you. But I plan on doing that for everybody. You know what I want to do? I was thinking of doing because I want to collab with people coming up. So you know the show Hot Ones?
Yeah.
I want to do that with like shot flights. But instead of getting hotter, it goes down in alcohol quality. Like I don't know.
Ew, like find the cheapest
Or I could put
alcohol or something.
Or I could just make every shot spicy. I could literally rip off Hot Ones. I could just put this is a regular shot.
Or make
this
it
one
stronger.
has one.
Every shot is stronger. You end with moonshine. This was my entire year, Mike. This entire apartment, setting it up and all that shit.
Did you do like a big what's something like? I don't know. Did you go to an event? Did you get a deal? Did you hit a Hallmark?
Event? I didn't really do that much. I mean, I filmed that show. That was cool.
You survived.
That was like the
you
first.
survived a pandemic disease.
I survived a pandemic disease. I survived COVID. I'm alive. I'm thankful for that. I did the show. That was cool. It was cool to be like a cast member as something bigger than me, I guess. I don't know. I don't really do stuff like that much.
I don't know what that was like this year. I didn't do anything like that this year. I can't talk about that this year.
Like going through the entire process of like fittings and all that stuff and yada yada, having my own dressing room basically. It was pretty cool in the studio. That was a cool, interesting topic. A cool, interesting thing I went through. I don't go through that much. I don't experience that side of Hollywood that much. It's not even Hollywood anymore. It's Burbank. Have you ever noticed that? Mm-hmm. I don't know why we call it Hollywood when it's Burbank. Bitch. Girls, non-LA girls, it ain't Hollywood anymore. It's Burbank.
No. Hollywood you go to do drugs.
Hollywood is now the idea of the industry. It is not the actual city of Hollywood.
Oh, do we ever tell them? We should do a podcast where we tell the truth about LA. Because Hollywood, everybody thinks is the best part. Hollywood is the worst part.
The worst part. Hollywood is so broken
Gross.
down and not haven't been clean in years or something. It's old. All the buildings are like 100+ years old. They're like cracking. Yeah. You can see them falling apart as you walk past them. It's a messy city.
This is the Hollywood. The only time you'll find me in Hollywood is if I'm at Marco studio or Will and Bella studio, just like drunk till 5 a.m. You know what I mean? That's the only time you're gonna find me in Hollywood. Oh, that's another thing I could talk about. This is I had like a little bit of an emotional moment the other day because I got called by Todrick Hall.
Ooh.
He asked me to be in his music video, Boys in the Ocean.
Oh, did you do it?
Yeah. It was the last minute. He's like, hey, I know this is last minute. I'm shooting a music video for my next song in the morning. Can you come do it? And I was like, yeah. And then I was leaving and I realized, okay, in the past 2 months, Will and Bella texted me. Be like, can you be part of my makeup campaign? Eureka O'Hara asked me to be in their music video. Todrick Hall is now calling me to be in their video. I'm like 5 years ago I was fans of these people. Like Will and Bella was like my biggest drag queen idol. I've been watching Todrick Hall forever. And I was thinking like, okay, in 5 years now, not only am I able like to do the thing I came here to do as my goal, these people that I was like big fans of are now calling me like on my phone. I didn't even know they had my number. To not only the fact that they even know of me, to work for them, to like be in their stuff, like they respect the stuff, and I was like, that's a cool thing. Like I'd be like those people like I'm like fans of like now I'm like working with, and I'm like that was I felt good. I felt good.
You felt good. I
mean, God knows, I've only been working with this person named Mac for the last 5 fucking years. And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Only me, just me. I'm the.
I was
only
a fan
one.
of you. I was a fan of you before other people even knew who you were. So, don't even get me started on you, the original girls. But you know what? Like, have you ever gotten to work with somebody where you're like, wow, I can't believe I actually got to work with that person because like, it was like back 5 years ago that would have never been even a thought in my head that person would even like recognize that I existed. No.
Smosh. I did something with Smosh this year.
See,
that was very real for me because I've been watching Smosh for like years now. You know, their entire transitions and all that shit.
Yeah.
How they got kicked off of their original company and all that. Yeah, I was there. I've been watching it. I've been paying attention to it. So the day when they hit me up, they're like, "Hey, you want to film this video?" I was like, "Hell yeah!" And they're hitting me up again. They want me to come back even more. And so
that's
like,
meta as fuck.
it's very. I used to watch them all the time, and now I'm like a part of them. Basically, I'm slowly becoming a part of them. And so yeah, it's very like wow, realistic.
It's the girls that
It's
did
like
it.
walking into a 10 million subscriber studio. It's very interesting.
Oh,
Nuts.
girl, I can't wait. I
I
can't.
think they're at like 20 million now. I forgot how much.
Really?
Smosh
They're Jenna
got.
Marble status?
They're like, yeah, they're huge. Smosh they still get like 17 million views on their original channel on like videos.
That is nuts to me knowing that what I can do with
on their sketches. It's insane. Yeah.
that is nuts. Knowing what I can do with like only like maybe an average of 20,000 views a video. If I'm pulling in 1 million, I'm like I will have a whole fucking set. I will have a studio.
Yeah,
where
they have
I'm
a
gonna go
whole
and do this
studio
shit.
in Burbank and everything. It's
I will
very
do that shit.
interesting.
But no, I think the only other stuff I'm really would say thankful for, like if we were at dinner, which we should just for your birthday, we're gonna do. I want to do like a birthday dinner, but also like mini like Thanksgiving moment. We need to go somewhere fun for your birthday. I would just say, I mean, my stuff is basic, family, friends, mostly friends. This is a really good friends year. I got good friends.
I always thank my family. I always thank my mom and my dad because without them both listening to me and accepting my weird ass brain, I would not be here doing what I'm doing for as long as I've done it.
No, you are very lucky in that sense.
I am very I'm very privileged to have parents that were very accepting and very listening. They understood that I knew what I was doing.
Yes.
And they trusted me in knowing what I was doing.
Yes.
Now here I am.
This is the first year ever my parents are on that level. Because before that, my parents were never happy about me doing this. They were like, "What are you doing? What do you mean you're gonna make videos on the internet? What?"
Really? My mom loves to brag about me to everyone. Whenever she always texts me, like,
she does.
"I got you a new subscriber." It's my best friend.
Oh,
I'm like,
no.
sure, she's not gonna watch my videos, but thank you, Mom.
My parents are there now. My mom has fully gotten to the point. I want to show you this text where she's officially like proud Italian mom of what I'm doing, but she thinks I'm much bigger than I am.
Oh, no.
She called me. She goes, were you invited to the Adele concert? All the celebrities are there. I go,
Yeah, I'm sitting next to Melissa McCarthy. What do you mean?
I go, no, but listen what she says, right? I go, next to your mom, LMAO trying. And she goes, you should be there instead of Lizzo, lol. Anna!
Okay.
Anna Mulderrick!
Okay.
Lizzo? Do you know who the fuck Lizzo is?
Billboard charting artist Lizzo.
was like,
Grammy
Mom.
Award winner Lizzo.
Dragging Lizzo. Well, my mom doesn't. There's a lot of celebrities she doesn't like. I think she likes Lizzo. She hates Taylor Swift. Don't know why. My mom just hates Taylor Swift.
A lot of people not like Taylor Swift.
My mom
for some
just thinks.
reason.
My mom thinks everything about her is phony. My mom thinks she thinks her niceness is fake. She's calling out the girls.
Oh, really? Yeah. I don't know.
Swift fans,
There's
don't
a
cover my
handful of people
mother.
that don't like Taylor Swift for some reason. I don't know. I don't invest that much into pop culture. Okay, I haven't really. I didn't really start investing that much into pop culture until I started living with Oliver. So,
How is he? Have we talked to him recently?
we talk sometimes. We just send each other funny texts.
Do we have to mention again what happened at Uwu moment? Because I see you making.
I
Statements.
always have to make a statement. I always have to make fucking statements. We never, no matter how many times we talk
You
about
guys,
it, people
here.
always ask, and I'm like, I'm sorry.
Let me give the tape.
I can't drag the boy all the way from East LA down here to do an unpaid gig of talking about BTS, of whom I don't think he's like a huge major fan of that much anymore as he used to be a few years back. He was obsessed with them. but now he's kind of calmed down on them. Okay, that's literally the reason why we started doing Uwu Moment of the Week. He would tell us everything that was happening in the K-pop world. And I don't
Guys,
think he
here's the tea. I murdered him.
I
murdered
him.
Oliver.
I think that's what they want to see. They want to hear. They want to hear that we had some like major fight with Oliver.
they want
we
the
kicked him off
tea.
of our show.
They want
like,
the tea.
no, he just didn't want to do it anymore, and I just like felt bad trying to like force. Like in the last few Uwu moments that we did with him, we were like forcing him to do it.
Was there ever an
And
Uwu
he always
moment?
seemed very uncomfortable whenever we made him do it. And so I was kind of just like, okay. And I
Yeah.
told him if we want to do it anymore, he said, not really. And I was like, okay, we won't do it anymore.
We love Oliver.
That's
was
it.
Was there ever an Uwu moment where Oliver came in like excited and shit prepared?
Never.
To say?
It was
Never.
We always just forced him to do it. So leave him alone. That's what I'm always telling people. Leave him alone.
No, there is not tea. There's never tea. Me and Mac are not the people to do tea.
I am
That's
not,
another. You know what?
We are not Tana Mojo types.
I'm thankful for that. Can we talk about? I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful also that we were able to do another year of this podcast and everything is run smoothly. Really? Me and
As of now.
me and Mac officially know how to work.
Everything's
with each
run
other.
smoothly, bitch. You see the entire situation happening on Spotify.
I mean, with us. But the fact that we're able to figure that out and just like go with the flow
Go
and
with
not
the
make
flow,
it a
be like,
stressful
oh,
thing.
whatever. That's because we're not signed to a network. But once we try to do that again, if we do, then we're going to start stressing out about that shit again.
No, because here's the thing. If we do, the only reason we're going to do it is because it will be their problem to fix.
Boom.
And it will not be our thing to do. But the reason why me and Mac haven't signed with a network, listen, we want to get a set. We want to get a network. What is going on here?
I don't know, girl. She's
Just leave her alone.
She's having a party.
The reason why we haven't done that, because hopefully next year that could be something we're thankful for. But the reason we haven't is because we are not going to give a network a chance to cancel us.
Yeah, literally. There's been so many. That's something I'm thankful for. There's so many podcasts were canceled this year.
Yep.
By their networks because they weren't pulling in the numbers. So I'm very thankful that honestly, I'm very thankful that our network crashed and burned for some weird drama reason, and we just kind of left them. So
I'm so happy that ended. Well, no, I wanted to be. You know what? I wanted to kind of be like that was, but with people we like more. We didn't really like.
Yeah,
them.
we didn't. It was very bro culture.
It was
in that
and
environment.
they would have parties and not invite us.
And yeah, true.
I don't give a fuck about the girl.
Very weird. Felt a little bit homophobic, but whatever. But
Anyway, but no, I mean, I want to find something. We're gonna reach out to it. I think next season.
Mhm.
Next season is what, season 4?
yeah, it'll be season 4. We've been doing this for 4 years.
No, we have.
We
No.
will be.
No, only,
Every season's been a year, right?
no. We just started at this last season.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
Before that, I think we did like 2 seasons in a year.
True.
So we've been doing it for like two years.
2 years. Okay.
Because we started it after I did Lohan.
Okay, after you did Lohan and right when I won my award.
Okay.
Because our first two podcasts were talking. Literally, I know. Like someone
I know.
mentioned that in the last in the podcast before I went to go win the award. We were talking about how much I was not going to fucking win the shit. We were like, oh, I'm not winning the shit. Oh, I'm just going to New York, and then I fucking won it. That was very weird.
I go back and listen to them. Some of them are funny. I think you know what? You could tell we've gotten better at this. You could tell we've gotten better because before we didn't know how to like fill in the moments. Remember, we would have to edit out the dead space.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now we just talk.
Now I barely edit, like chop things out.
No, because now we're talking over each other the whole time.
Yeah.
Also, we've learned how, because I definitely talk a lot and I steamroll easy. And in the beginning, you would just like let me talk, and now you fight me back.
Yes. Now I've learned. Now I'm figuring it out.
I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for you.
I'm thankful for you too.
I'm thankful for you. And I'm thankful for, you know what else I'm thankful for?
What?
Our Patreon. Guys, links in the description below. Me and Mac just put up a reaction to, shut up.
A recap reaction to the shitstorm that we have been watching on Drag Race UK and Canada.
We didn't even talk about we went to a drag show last week.
Oh, yeah. You want
we
to
have
talk
so
about
much
it?
to
There's
talk
so
about.
much.
I'm thankful for that.
Yeah, that was nice. We might go tonight. We're still debating.
I don't know.
Because it's another one tonight. I don't know. Yeah, it
I have a
happened
lot.
so late, and I was so hungry.
Okay, so if you guys are ever... I wish we could do that, because that could be a Patreon moment. We could go there and meet people and post
Meet
pictures
people?
we do on Patreon. I wanted to record us at the drag show, but Mac really said, fuck everybody who watches our podcast. I hate them all.
What? I did
Amron.
not say it. I didn't even know you wanted to do that.
Can I
Who's
answer?
calling me?
Amron,
Oh,
can I answer?
sure.
Hi, Amron. It's Mike.
Oh my God, Mike, how are you?
I'm good. You're live on the podcast. Say hi.
Oh. Hi, everyone.
Okay, I'm giving the phone back. I'll call you back in a second. I want to do that again. I mean, maybe because it's gonna be a weekly thing, right?
Okay.
Are you doing it a weekly thing?
Yeah, I don't know how long it apparently me and Mike are trying to go to this. It's like a newcomer drag queen competition.
Supporting the girls.
New
talent
girls. It's
hosted
at
by Bitch
Precinct,
Pudding.
and it celebrates like multiple forms of drag. And it's all like newcomer girls, hosted by the winner of Dragula season 2.
I think so. Bitch Pudding. I
Bitch
love them.
Pudding.
We're friends.
And so yeah, it's been interesting. We went for the first one. There were some girls that were just put on a wig and walked on stage. And we're like, you were there. And there were some that really gave a show. There was like 45 queens to audition. Only 15 made it to the next round.
I forgot who it was. I will say one of them killed it, and then ate shit walking off the stage. You remember that?
Oh yeah, they fell down the stairs.
And everyone was like, "You go, girl!" Like,
yeah.
They killed the performance. It was
killed
insane.
it.
And then walking off the stage, just boom, ate shit.
Pull out, ate shit. It was so sad.
But we might be there tonight, and if we're not there tonight, we might be there next week. So if you're ever in LA or
Downtown
from LA, Precinct every Tuesday night.
Every Tuesday night.
Maybe
I think
we'll
it
be
starts
there.
at 10 p.m. Yeah, we might be there. We'll see.
If we're not there this week, we might be there next week.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Swangy.
And-
By the time this comes up, this
Oh.
comes out It's coming out on Wednesday. It happens on Tuesdays.
Well-
so yeah, if we're there, that's my birthday week. We might go. Whatever.
Maybe we'll do that after we go to dinner.
Getting drunk. You want to go to dinner on Tuesday?
What day is your birthday?
My birthday's on Thanksgiving.
So maybe we should do that. Maybe we should celebrate your birthday. Maybe let's go to dinner on Tuesday, and then we'll go out to drinks, and we'll get turns.
And I only have family dinners on Thursday, so maybe I'll be able to do something on Thursday night. We'll see.
Oh yeah, my Friendsgiving is Wednesday.
Swag. Okay, we'll keep you updated.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, but Patreon link is in the description below. We're doing shit.
Yes, working behind your mic.
You go fuck yourself.
And you can find me anywhere if you search Mac Does It. That is
COFFEE.
Say it again.
COFFEE.
Yes, and shout out to the person in front of my face right now for the word of the week last week, which was I think cotton.
Racism.
You're welcome. You can find this podcast anywhere if you search MessyPod, MessyPod on Instagram and Twitter. You can also email us at messypod@gmail.com. Your hookup times, your gay energy, what the fuck Florida does. And keep our creepers. And that's it.
Oh, and also send me clips. Send me your favorite. If you ever have a really funny clip of our podcast, like of a moment, send it to me or
Send it to us.
post it on social media and tag it, and I'll post it. I'll post it and I'll at you and do all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
I need clips, but we don't have time to make the clips, so I will credit you all.
Yes. And I kind of want to start bringing in the bringing back more random fan-made theme songs. So if anybody wants to make a random theme song, wants to be in the intro of our podcast, Random Weeks, send it to us. MessyPod@gmail.com.
What was the one that we liked? It's
MessyPod. What? No.
no. That was hookup time.
The laugh at the end. That's all I
Yeah,
remember. You
yeah,
used to play it all the time.
Welcome to Messy with Mac and Mike. It's Mac and Mike on Messy.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, you been douche.